Hey guys, today for social studies, we're going to be looking at two different types of maps. The first type of map that we're going to be looking at today are political maps. We're going to be using Texas as our example for both. So in political maps, the biggest thing you're going to notice, or the primary reason for political maps, is to show those borders of different territories, such as countries and states. So if you'll look here, these borders where each state is separated by the line in different colors is the borders between states up here. So this is the border of Texas and New Mexico, Texas and Oklahoma right above us. We see Arkansas over here, Louisiana. And if you look down here at the bottom, this is the border between Texas and another country. Down here is Mexico. So that's one of the big things you're going to see in political maps, is those borders between states, countries, different territories. You're also going to see capitals and cities labeled. So all of these red dots that you see on here are different cities within those different states or countries. So we're looking at Texas. We're down here, there's Houston, where that red dot is. Our state capital is Austin, so that's right here. A lot of times you'll see that starred. On this particular map, it's just another dot, but usually the capitals have a star on them to show you that that's the capital, to make it a little different than the others. So if you were wanting to find out some of the different cities in Oklahoma, you can come up here and look at those red dots, or over here in New Mexico. That's what all of those are, is the different cities and then our capital. You're also going to see major bodies of water. So you'll notice there's going to be the blue lines where different rivers are, or where little lakes are, like up here. But they're not going to have them named unless it's a major body of water, like oceans, or for example, down here, there's the Gulf of Mexico. So that's the only thing you're going to see on political map, are the major bodies of water. And then most of the time, like on this one, oh, you can't see it. Most of the time, they're going to be very colorful. That's what that says behind me, is they're going to be really colorful, because they want each territory, each state, each country to be a different color, so that you can clearly see the defined borders. So political maps are usually a lot more colorful than some of the other types of maps, which leads us into our next type, which is physical maps. So you can already tell just from looking at it, yes, it's Texas still, but it looks a lot different than the other one. And that's because physical maps focus on the geography of a region. So this one's Texas. You're going to see rivers, mountains, lakes, all those different landforms are going to be labeled. So if you look right here, they have labeled the Guadalupe Mountains. Okay, over here we have the Gulf Coastal Plain. So they're going to label those different landforms that are on the map. Whereas on the political map, it's just going to be the cities and then the borders. They're shaded to show the different mountains, valleys, lakes, rivers. So they're going to use just a few colors. It's not going to be super colorful, but they're going to use blues, greens, and browns to show you those different types of landforms. So the mountains are usually going to be more of a sandy brown color, and then the plains are going to be green, and then obviously bodies of water would be the blues. So what you guys are going to do to get some practice with this and looking at the two different types of maps, political and physical, in your Learning at Home packet, the virtual and the handout, there are two different examples, both political and physical, but it's with North America. So you're going to go on there, and it's actually cursive practice, which is, so you're getting some cursive practice and some social studies weaved together. So you're going to go on there, you're going to practice your cursive handwriting, and practice defining those two different types of maps. And then once you're done with that, you're going to go onto the Google form, the same place you went to for reading to answer those 3 multiple choice questions. There's going to be 2 questions, one for political, one for physical, and you'll go on there and answer those 2 questions. There is not a place to put your handwriting page, but if you want to show off your beautiful cursive handwriting and have your parents send me a picture on Dojo or on email, I would love to see y'all's cursive handwriting. I know it's been forever, but that's optional. The graded assignment is going to be through that Google form on your Google Doc. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Bye.